reading from and discussing the Nectar of Devotion of Srila Rupa Goswami, and how this chapter is how devotional service, bhakti, yoga, surpasses all liberation. So Srila Prabhupada is giving such beautiful prayers and examples from Prahlad Maharaj and Hanuman and from all our great pure devotees who we hear about in Srimad Bhagavatam, which they just got, and they'll be reading all of these stories, all of these pastimes, how they pray so deeply, even after they pray to Krishna, how they don't want liberation, how they don't want to be in a place where they can't have a loving relationship, loving servant, like a servant-master relationship with the Lord. So that's where we are. Yeah, and we're almost done with this.
Is Krishna the only one who's like actually Atmaram? Because he's the only one who's actually self-satisfied? I recall some of that in like Krishna book, where like the gopis, there was some pastime with the gopis and like, I don't know, mushy brain, but is Krishna the only one who's like actually Atmaram? Or are there others who are
That's a good question, and Krishna is probably the source. Krishna is the source of being Atmaram. But it's in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya.
What was her question?
Like, is only Krishna the only one who's Atmaram?
No, Krishna is Atmaram, and one who is connected with Krishna.
Right, can also.
Pure devotees are also.
Yeah, I was going to say, Shri Guru's.
Atmaram means
Shaksh-
satisfied. Who's
Right.
spirit has awakened. You know, he's
Yeah.
That Atmaram is
Yes.
situated in the self.
Yeah. So Guru is Atmaram. Like Shakshat, when we sing
Pure
Shakshat
devotees.
Drivena. Yes, pure devotees. Yeah, because there's other pure devotees who are not initiating.
They are not in the bodily concept.
Prabhu? What are you going to say?
It's like the whole thing too is they come to Atmaram, so they're situated in like, Brahman realization, like, Sochiti, Nakanchati, no desires, no material, anything like this. But by hearing about Krishna, then they become so attracted to serve Krishna. Because he's so like, it's interesting too because Krishna's like Atmaram, he's Purna Ananda, like he's literally bliss in its entirety, but by his own desire, he has so much like desire for like love and relationship. Like the jiva also comes to that.
Comes to a place where they want it.
They want also to engage in that with him.
Yeah. That's
Very deep thing.
yeah. Yeah. It's easy. So those who are in the four liberated states may still be going through different stages of existence. Oh, it's like exactly what you said. Like the different stages of existence until we can come to that place where all we want to do is serve. Yeah.
Even the whole liberation thing too is still within the Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. It's a material desire to be liberated because it doesn't do anything for Krishna. It doesn't please Krishna. So it's actually material.
And even desiring Vaikuntha, would that be in that category?
Yeah.
No, desiring Vaikuntha is a greater desire.
Different, but still, it's not our goal. It's not our goal. It's Gaudiya Vaishnavas.
But it's better than desiring heaven.
Yeah. Surely. It's a planet where Narayan lives. So it's Aishwarya. It's like also there's no loving relationship. So much. There's no. The service is not in the mood of sweetness. In the beginning, they may want the opulences of Krishna, but at the mature stage, the dormant love for Krishna exhibited in Vrindavan becomes prominent in their hearts. As such, the pure devotees never accept the liberation of Sayuja to become one with the Supreme, though sometimes they may accept as favorable the other four liberated states. Out of many kinds of devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the one who was attracted to the original form of the Lord, Krishna in Vrindavan, Brajenjanandan Shamasundar, that's the Krishna we worship, who's got a peacock feather in his hair, playing the flute, is considered to be the foremost first-class devotee. Actually, one time someone asked Gurudev, how do we know if we're progressing? And he said, oh, do you want to go to Ayodhya, the Lord of Ram? And they were like, no. Oh, do you want to go to Vaikuntha and be with Narayan? And they're like, no, Gurudev. They said, well, do you want to go to Goloka Vrindavan and be with Radha and Krishna? And then we were like, yes. He's like, so you are making progress. Such a devotee is never attracted by the opulences of Vaikuntha, or even of Dwarka, the royal city where Krishna ruled. The conclusion of Sri Rupa Goswami is that the devotees who are attracted by the pastimes of the Lord in Goloka or Vrindavan are the topmost devotees. A devotee who is attached to a particular form of the Lord does not wish to redirect his devotion to other forms. For example, Hanuman. Oh, that's such a good point for that the Sarup is fixed. A devotee who is attached to a particular form of the Lord does not wish to redirect his devotion to other forms. For example, Hanuman, the devotee of Lord Ramachandra, knew that there's no difference between Lord Ram and Lord Narayan, and yet he still wanted to render service only unto Lord Ramachandra. That is due to the specific attraction of a particular devotee. Actually, I want to ask Didi about that. The way that Prabhupada says that can make it confusing. Can make it seem like we can choose, but we don't choose. Our Sarup is fixed. There are many, many forms of the Lord, but Krishna is still the original form. Through all of the devotees of the different forms of the Lord, though all the devotees of the different forms of the Lord are in the same category, still it is said that those who are devotees of Lord Krishna are the topmost in the list of all devotees. Thus ends Chapter 4. Devotional service surpasses all liberation. So good. Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Rupa Goswami ki, Gaur Premanande. Next Wednesday, hopefully, we will go into Chapter 5, the purity of devotional service. And we'll have a lot of guests here. No, not so many, actually. Yeah, we'll still meet next Wednesday. Yeah, we'll have a lot more people here. Every Wednesday, we are gonna. Thursday, we have to figure out what we're doing on Thursdays. Well, actually, I think they're gonna still read, right? They're gonna read. It's still Spanish night, Spanish class. We have Samuki, and we'll have to recruit. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right. And then when I'm away for 2.5 weeks to Boston, then maybe we can do Zoom. I'm going to Boston April 20th.
Why are you going to Boston?
Well, thanks for asking. The Harvard School of Divinity is having an art symposium, and so our art team applied to be a part of it, and we're accepted to speak a 20-minute presentation on Chamaraj Didi's art, bhakti art, and sacred art. So I'm going up there. I'm actually not speaking. My god sister Mandri, who is been trained personally by Didi in art, she's got the Gopi Geet painting and the Navadip Mahatmya. This is one of her Mandri's paintings. So the first Navadip Parikama was led by Nityananda Prabhu. He took Srila Jiva Goswami on Parikama. And anyway, so Mandri, it's a 4-day symposium, and Mandri will speak. And then we also, super excited, they've asked that everyone present volunteers, does in some area. And so we don't obviously want to be around food, so we asked to be at the front, which I'm so excited about because the front is where you get to meet everyone. So, yeah. So I'll be gone for, and then we're doing some programs after in Boston and also maybe New York, New Jersey. So I'll be gone for a couple weeks.
If you know anybody in New York, New Jersey, Boston?
Yeah, we're looking for engagements. We're especially looking to meet people who will be interested in supporting sacred Vedic arts in any way, shape, or form, specifically as a donor. Oops, did I say that? I said liberation, yeah. Jai. But a donor for, actually, as this is the last thing I'll say, is that uh, this man who is a friend of the temple, Tony, uh, I'm trying to get this $2,500 back from our previous security deposit.
So many Tonys.
I know.
Tony.
And he's so sweet. He was chastising me today. It was so sweet. It was like a father. He's like, "Why are you always confused?" I was like, "Because I don't like the court system and I don't even want to be doing this, but it's Krishna's money." And he so sweetly said, he said, "It's Krishna's, this is so sweet. It's Krishna's money that supports good things, Vasanti. You need it back." And I felt he was such a cheerleader, you know, because I'm like this little kid at a court, like having to fill out paperwork. Yeah. So, anyways, that's also why we're looking for people who want to do good things for Krishna consciousness and for the world. Jai. Dhanyavad pranam svanchakapati vishya kripa sindhu vibhya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare 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 Hare